welcome to my channel, Lalit Sir. Dear students, in previous lecture we understood about transportation in animals and plants. In that we have the introduction that what is the blood, what is the circulatory system, how the transportation of the blood do, all the food materials and everything, what exactly the functions of the blood. And also we understood about that how the animals, all the animals have the different ways of the transportations to observe the minerals and vitamins. Also, moreover, the animals have the excretory systems and the plants also have the excretory systems. All we understood in the introduction. So we start with the topic that is blood in the transportation in animal and plants. Chapter 11. Now, what is blood? Blood is the red colored flow which is flowing in your body. The blood is the red colored liquid or a flow which is flowing in your body, and this blood have different things which it is shown in this chart. Now, before we go on this chart, we need to understand that why blood is so important. So, if you want to understand why blood is so important, then you should understand what is the function of the blood. Now, what is the function of the blood? See, if it is flowing to your body, that means it helps in the transportation of the food. Food, but means what? That it is not transport to the any kind of the indigestion food. It transport the food which is you have taken, and from that the nutrients, as I told you in the previous chapter, that your small intestine contains VII, and this will help to observe the materials or minerals and vitamins and nutrients from your food, and it transferred to the different parts with the help of the blood. This blood helps to transport the minerals to all the part of the body. Apart from that, they also transport what? They transport the oxygen and carbon dioxide. They transport. How? They take the oxygen which is taken by our lungs with the respiratory organs, and it transport this oxygen to the all the part of the body with the help of the cells which are present in the blood. Is it? And also the carbon dioxide which is present, that also comes out from the cells and it goes directly from the respiratory organism. Is it? So, what is the function of the blood? To transport the material or the minerals or the nutrients which is it has been taken from the digestive system and to transport the all parts of the body. That means transport the minerals and the nutrients to the all parts of the body. Second function, that is the exchange of the gases, oxygen and carbon dioxide. It helps the exchange of the gases. Is it? Now, what is the more functions? That it helps in the protection of the body. How it helps in the protection of the body? That means it contains the cells which help to fight the antigens or any kind of the agents which comes to your inside the body, and it fights with the help of the cells which is present in the body. It also helps to throw out the waste products. That means which are the waste products in your body? Suppose urinary or suppose the undigested food. How it helps? If you take the water, lots of water, now every time once you have to urine, that means if you go for the urinals, that your excretory system or urinary parts will, with the help of urethra, urinary bladder, which we will understand in this chapter, what is urethra, urinary bladder, and what is the excretory system happens in the human being. So once the excretory system activated, then with the help of this blood, it gives force all the waste material kidneys, and kidneys with the help of the renal formation. This is called the renal formulations. That will also be understood. This with the help of renal activities, it throws out the waste material in the form of the urine out of the blood. Okay. So blood helps in the exchange of gases. Blood helps in the transport of the minerals. Blood helps in the throw out the waste materials from the body. These are the functions. So blood is very, very important for your body. Yes. Otherwise, without blood, or nobody has this body. Okay. So now we understand what are the important parts, what are the important things are present in your blood. So adult human being, after 18 years, if you calculate, the most of the adults have the around 5 liter of blood in their body. Total entire body contains at least 5 liter of the blood. So it has the exact formation of this nutrition, exchange gases in healthy body. It is called as. So okay. Now, so this is the type, the things which are present in the blood. So blood contains plasma and blood cells. Plasma, it is the 55% of the plasma and 45% of the cells are present in the blood. Okay. In that, water is 92% and dissolved substance is 8%. You might have heard about from your teacher or from the doctor or your family members. They always used to tell you that drink more and more amount of the water. Why more and more amount of the water? Here you can see that 92% of the blood plasma contains water. That means, see, your cell, if you have understood about the cell in the previous chapter, so cell contains lots of things which helps in the exchange of gases, digesting the food, storing the fats. All these are present in the cell. Okay. Now, if the water is present, that water helps in the transportation of the nutrients. How? The cell have a small wall. Okay, which is made of the plasma wall, which is made of the protein wall. Okay, in a human being. So these cell walls, they, with the help of the water, suppose this is the cell, okay, this is the nucleus. Now suppose there is lots of water over here. I told you in previous chapter about the osmosis. Okay, so when the force happens, the diffusion, it is called the one kind of the diffusion to transport the water and minerals inside the cell and waste product outside the cell. This kind of the diffusion, osmosis, all the procedures happens in your body. Okay, so this is called the diffusion, and the blood which is contains the body which contains the minerals and all this, with the help of this water, it helps in the transportation. That is why it is said that you have to drink more and more amount of water. Is it? Apart from that, you can see here there are other substance which is called the dissolved substance, that is the 8%. In the 92% water, there are 8% of dissolved substance. These dissolved substances are salt, food, hormones, protein and waste products. Okay. What salt? As you know, the salts are very important. Sodium chloride or salts are very important in your body. Food means what? The food which we eat, it is in the form of the digestion. It goes to the all other part of the body and it stores as a fat. Okay. Then hormones are very important for the development of the human beings. Even it's a girl child or the boy child, the hormones are very important, and this will you understand in the standard 8 that what are the hormones which helps to develop in the girl child and the boy child. Okay. And also this is a waste product. The waste product means what? Waste products are the products which is urine, uric acid. That waste products are thrown out from the renal excretion system. This renal excretion system will throw out this kind of the waste product, and that is called the urine. Okay, and that is also very important. to throw out the waste product from the body. Because these waste products made exactly, it is a toxic substances which are present in the body. The toxic substances are very dangerous for your body. So that is why always if you drink more amount of water, this toxic substance will forced by the cells to go out from the body, and blood contains this toxic substance and they throw it in the kidneys, and kidneys throws this toxic substance out from the body as a form of the urine. Now also it contains protein. The protein, that is, there are two types of protein, that is the fibrinogen and albumin. Dear students, as doctor also tells you that you take more and more amount of the protein food. Why? Because it is very important to develop and grow the body. As in the 6th standard you might understand, in the 5th standard also you might understand what are the types of the food, that is carbohydrate, proteins and fats. Once you understand about the protein, protein helps in the development and to grow the body. Okay, so these are the proteins which are very important, and we'll understand also about these protein structures in the 9th standard about that. Now, so this is the plasma, 55%, it contains water, dissolved substances. In this dissolved substances, all are these things is present in blood. Now, this is the blood cells. This is very most important part in this blood, because these blood cells have more functions to protect your body, and also it has the functions that what kind of disease in your body after, see, your doctor says you have to take, give that blood report, or your doctor also says sometimes we have to count how much blood is present in your body. So this kind of things you heard from your parents, or might be you, when you go for the doctor with your parents, elder ones, and you might have heard about these words, that what is, we have to check the counts. Okay, what is the count? So they count this RBC, WBC and platelets. Okay, they count that what exactly happening in your body. Okay, now see, RBC means what? RBC means red blood cell. It has the red color because it contains a red pigment which is known as hemoglobin. It is Hg. Hg, small g. What is RBC? RBC is red blood cell which contains red color hemoglobin pigment. That is why it is the red color. Okay. And RBC has the lifeline of 24 hours only. It stays there in the body, it disperses, and again new RBCs are formed again continuously. This is the continuous process of the formation of RBC in your blood. Okay. See, an adult human, in a girl or a woman, the blood should be near 12%. This hemoglobin should be 12%, not less than that. And an adult man, it should be a 14%. It's a range, but 14% is a very healthy, and 12% woman is very healthy. Otherwise, less than 9 or 8, it is very dangerous for that man and woman both. So RBC, the hemoglobin, is very important part. Then we come to that. This is the WBC. This is called the white blood cell. Dear students, white blood cell is also known as the army of the body. It is known as the army of the body. Why it is the army of the body? Because it helps to fight against the organisms which comes in your body. To fight against the organisms, or this microorganism, or infectious organism, or any kind of virus attack in your body, that develops antigens. The WBC develops antigens. So you can say that this is the army of the body. Whenever anything comes to your body, the army is ready to fight against the antigens. You might have think so that in your body some cut happens to your body, or in the winter, if it is cut, small cut happens to your body, and this is a wound, a blood comes again, a torn skin, the blood comes again, and suddenly it has after 1-2 days you can feel there is a collection of something, a white, which is called the pus, which is called the pus. A white thing collect, and if you push, that pus will come from that part. That means the army, the soldier which died their area, this area, the soldier died over here. They stay there. Their dead bodies stay there. Once this pus you remove, your doctor remove the pus. Your doctor remove the pus, then you feel relaxation. So the dead body of these soldiers remain there, because they are not alone died, because microorganisms also died over there. They fight and they remain there. All these things should be removed by the doctors, and that is why we are using disinfected powders sometimes, neomycin powders. Might be you have heard the powders, neomycin powders, tincture iodine, all you apply on that. So these are the helping to the soldiers, our body soldiers. So they will avoid the infection. So body will not have to face more problem. Otherwise, if these cells are not working in the body, then you have lots of pus at that area, and you might have to cut that part or organ. You might have heard कि कई बार बोलते हैं ना कि इतना हिस्सा उस बॉडी का सड़ चुका है तो उसको काटना पड़ेगा, बोलते हैं ना डॉक्टर्स. So because this WBC is not in a position to fight against the microorganism. Microorganisms are very powerful in that part, and they affect everything, and because of this infection, that is very dangerous, because one part is covered by the other enemy. This other enemy has the more powerful to develop. See, E. coli is the microorganism which is always remain in your urinary tract. Always urinary tract. E. coli is always present in your urinary tract. If your body is infected, then your E. coli develops 1,000 in a second. 1,000 in a second. So if this WBC is not working, then your body will have a lots of infection, and all the organs will have to face these infections, and because of this infection, your organs will not work well and you will die. So WBC is very important in your body, and that is why how you will take care of your body. So once you want to improve your immunity, you must have to eat protein food which contains, and the fruits which contains more amount of vitamins. Okay, which contains more amount of vitamins. So this WBC will develop continuously. Okay. Now there is one part also. See, WBC have two types of cells: the granulocytes and non-granulocytes. The granulocytes have these cells. These are the neutrophils, eosinophils, and basophils are the cells. And this lymphocyte don't have the cells. But this lymphocytes have two types of cells, which are B cells and T cells. See, these lymphocytes and B cells and T cells are also part of the body, and for this you will have to understand the 12 science biology, T cells and B cells, how these T cells and B cells are very important. Okay, so you can see here that RBC, WBC, how it helps to your body. Now very last point, which is we have the platelets. What is platelets? See, whenever you have cut on your body, that after 5 seconds or 5 minutes, immediately you will feel a red kind of the things. Okay, and blood will stop to flow out. Suppose this is your hand. Okay, and if it is a cut over here, suppose this is a cut, small cut over here, and continuously the blood is supposed flowing, and after 5 minutes you will feel here the blood will stop here. It will stop flow of blood from this part, and after 1 or 2 days you will feel that black skin on that. What is this actually? See, as I said, that blood contains platelets. These platelets help to, see, if the blood is flowing here, if its platelets are present, if you are healthy body, these what it stops? It stops to flow the blood out. Why? It contains thrombin. See, these are the words will come in the 9 or 10 standard also. But platelets, just I want to make you understand. That's why I am talking about these words. Now, this platelets contain thrombin. This has the facility to block the area, as you might are blocking the area of your windows with the small this kind of the small threads or something, any kind of these small windows which has a thread, small space or curtains like that. So they have the facility to block the area. They block this area. Okay, and they stay here. These platelets stay here. They don't allow to go blood outside your body. Okay, they stop immediately because they come to know how they come to know. As in the 5th standard and 6th standard, you know about that neurons in your body. Okay, and you also understood about the brain's 3 part and last part, which is called the medulla, which is connected with your spinal cord. So spinal cord, if your leg have a small cut or if your hand have a small cut, the spinal cord will get the message that I have a cut in my left hand, in my small finger, please help immediately. Then brain will inform to the platelets, go and stop that part immediately. So the platelets come here and stop it, and this happens within 2 minutes. Very fast, very fast. They send the soldiers immediately comes their part. These T cells will immediately act. This lymphocyte, neutrophil, basophil, they go very fast and they stop the blood flow. And this way, your blood will help to protect your body, to transport the minerals, to transport the gases, to develop your body parts, to develop the proteins, to give the all salts and minerals which are present. So this is the only things which we know to understand. This is the blood. We understood what is the blood and what are the types of the cells. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.